And actually, we like to really start this by showing you guys a video because this video is really, we're gonna have just a couple questions in regards to this video. So my name's Carrie Amy.
Daniel Joshua.
And we are part of $1 Million Mindset. So our community, literally, just like it sounds, we all have $1 Million Mindsets. We do have a $1 Million team. We have billionaires in this team. So it is something that if you're not used to making a whole lot of money, just understand that this is definitely the circle that you need to be a part of. I didn't know that 10 months ago. I was hanging out with my broke friends because I myself was broke, right? I didn't know any better. I didn't have a $1 Million Mindset. And now we're here changing our lifestyle, changing the mindset, and with a very successful team. So there's multiple ways for you to make money. And so we just want to start it off by this video because this is a video that we are very passionate about. We partner with a couple of charities here. So not only are you going to be making a lot of money on your own time, not only are you going to be your own boss, not only are you going to have the mindset that you need to be that 1 or 2% out in the world that actually is not afraid to exercise the mind, right? So this is one of the charities that we align with. So we're going to go ahead and play this video while we allow for more guests to come in. So
hi, I'm Josie,
and I know you guys can't see it, so let me share my screen right. Again, this is a charity that we align with. So let's go ahead and show you.
Hi, I'm Josie, founder of Consider the Lily, which is an NGO based out of Gilbert, Arizona and Manila, Philippines. Consider the Lily was founded in 2016, although our family had been together for 5 years prior to that. So who is Consider the Lily? We are a rescue home for sexually abused and exploited girls. Sexual abuse is a huge problem in our nation as it is around the entire world. In fact, just this year, 2020, the Philippines was rated #1 for online sexual exploitation of children. Living here my entire life, I've grown to recognize the huge spiritual bond our nation has with sexual abuse. In 2011, I had already been living here for a couple of years as an adult missionary, and I was encouraged to start a home for girls that were at risk of being sold for sex. We've later evolved into a home that rescues girls from this very abuse. Though we are an institution on paper, we do our very best to create a home environment within our home. We are a family. When a new girl joins our home, we welcome her in as a new sister. A loving family is what our girls need. Many of our girls were abused in their own homes. So creating a loving, healthy, and safe and stable home environment is what our girls need most. But we also know that so much of their healing journey is made complete through the justice system. With the help of hired lawyers and social workers, we're able to assist the girls all the way through their court hearings and trials to their final verdict. With the help of counselors and psychologists, we're able to assist the girls in their mental and emotional healing. And most importantly, through our family time every single evening, we're able to help the girls recognize the importance of forgiveness, not only in our lives, but also learning to forgive the ones that abuse them. In Luke 12, Jesus tells his disciples to not be anxious or worried. He talks about feeding the birds of the air and clothing the lilies of the field. If he does that, how much more does he want to do for his children? Consider the Lily got its name from these verses. Our desire is to teach our girls about Jesus, and through knowing him as their personal savior, they can have hope without worry of tomorrow. Consider the Lily is not the answer, Jesus is. But Jesus has given Consider the Lily the desire and passion to do everything we can to rescue and provide a loving home for as many girls as we can. Thank you for supporting us as we work to give hope without worry of tomorrow for every girl that Jesus places in our home.
All right, so you guys, that is one of the charities that we align with and that we are very passionate about, again, just because we are able to make an impact. So a lot of the times, I mean, even before I got into the space, I never thought I'd be able to assist charities, right? I was so focused on trying to help yourself. We hear that all the time, help yourself so that you can help others. And I'm just glad that we're in a space where we're able to do that as we're helping ourselves. So it's just a beautiful thing that we are able to do. So let's go back to my screen share here. All right, so you guys be able to see now. Um, So that's one of the charities that we do partner with here at IMNCREASE, right? So Million Dollar Mindset, you guys, we are a LLC. We are partnered with a company called IMNCREASE. Actually, IMNCREASE is two of the best companies, and you guys will see put together. So we have the strength, and we also have the passion and the vision to helping other people. So IMNCREASE, two of the best companies put together. We believe in doing well by doing good. So those are the two charities that we partner with.
Yeah, so an astounding number. So human sex trafficking profits $150 billion a year. That's a crazy stat that I never knew until I kind of looked into Consider the Lily. And it's crazy, and it's a great thing that we're able to assist in rescuing, restoring girls, and partnering with Consider the Lily. The other charity that we deal with is Charity Vision. So we are literally restoring eyesight, restoring vision. We're assisting in the surgeries by utilizing these platforms. So it's amazing. So every visionary pack that we have, it's a one-on-one, one-for-one restoring surgery. So there is no change without a challenge. Obviously, the past 15 months, we had challenges to overcome. Everybody had gone through, whatever they went through. Everybody has a story. But in order to change, in order to get through that, you have to be able to withstand the challenge. So you must be committed to yourself and your worth.
Literally, those are the two requirements here. Partnering with us, we really look for people that want it more than the person who invited you. We hear this all the time. I want to make millions of dollars, or I'm in this job, but it's just temporarily, right? And unfortunately, we see it happen again and again and again, where people are stuck in a situation where their temporary job was their 40-year job, right? Their plans were just plans. That's all they were. And so partnering with having that mentality of I'm going to try to do something versus I'm going to do something is very big, right? Here in Million Dollar Mindset, we don't use the word try. We don't try to make something happen, we make it happen. And when you're around successful individuals, you're going to do that. And we're going to do that by helping other people in the process. That's the beautiful thing, right? You are going to have times where you want to cry, right? Regardless of how emotional you are, you should have that strong reason of why you want to make that change, right? Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Are you in that job that doesn't pay you your worth? We have people in our community here who have successful jobs, don't get me wrong. They love what they do, yet they're making more money here, right? They won't quit their jobs. They're doctors, nurses, lawyers, teachers, financial advisors, whatever they're passionate about, we have them here, right? Actresses, we have it all. We have a very diverse group of over 1,700 individuals in just our team. So that speaks volumes, right? Within the entire company, we have over 400,000 people. So it's literally millions of people's lives that are changing, and we're also making impact out in the world. So with vision, with helping rescuing girls, it's just some of the things that we can do in our process. So what are you willing to do, right? You want to make this money. Are you, just going to sit and complain about what you think you deserve, or are you going to actually go out and get it, right? I will tell you, our mindset has definitely shifted, right? From I'm going to try, or to like, maybe I'll do that, maybe tomorrow, right? To like, yes or no, right? There's no such thing as maybe, period, right? So, I needed to hear that, you guys, from somebody else. So now I like to share that because I know where I was in the space. So really, we want to share Sorry, you guys. Daniel's going to go over what it is that.
Yeah, so one of the things that we do is we invest. We invest in ourselves, we invest in our communities, and we invest in the betterment of life. And so one of the things that we are able to be a part of is learning how to trade in the foreign exchange market. Now, the foreign exchange market is a $7 trillion a day industry. Literally, we do what the banks do. Now, what the banks have done for years, and no one really knew about it unless you researched it, was they take your money. So you put $1,000 in your savings account, right? And what they do, because you let them, they take those $1,000, they trade in the foreign exchange market, and they make millions of dollars off of your money, and you're left with whatever is in your bank account, the $1,000 plus the $12 maintenance fee that they charge you. So that's exactly one of the things that we're doing. We have educators on board. We have over 140 educators that assist us in learning how to trade in the foreign exchange market. Now, this platform right here is pocket option. This is high frequency trading, right? So essentially all we do, we hop on the calls and we press I'm going to press this really quickly. We press this red button, which is a sell. And then we press this green button, which is a buy. So what the instructors do is they tell you exactly whether to buy or to sell on the call. And they are master traders. They've done it for years, and they are 6-7 figure a year earners. And it's really simple. All you're literally doing is pressing the green button or pressing the red button. Nice and simple. Barely missed that. So essentially, thankfully, I'm not the master trader, but what you do is that's exactly what you do. Copy and paste from master traders. You earn while you learn. You put yourself in a position to succeed, right? You're up for the challenge because you are not only assisting the community, but you are assisting yourself, and you're going to be able to use this skill set for the rest of your life and pass down this generational knowledge to your peers, your community, and your family.
And you guys, this is really not, and I'm glad that Daniel lost that trade because
Thanks.
It really teaches you responsibility. You're not going to come into the space knowing it all. Nobody does. You don't have to understand what Forex is. We have crypto, we have high frequency, we have all kinds of trading. You're going to learn about it. It's very beginner friendly. All you have to do is plug in, right? Like you mentioned, there's over 140 educators. That's a lot of educators. It doesn't matter how busy you are, if you work full time, if you have 2 jobs, if you have a newborn, if you have twins, prioritize your life, right? If you're in a situation where you are not happy financially, this is the space to be. And if you are happy and you do not need any extra income, then you don't need this, right? But if you are, again, in a space where you need an opportunity, this is definitely an opportunity because you can do this without having anything, right? So why does this happen to me? So let's go ahead and really share the screen. So like Daniel was showing you guys, right? That's just one of the many things that we have here, high frequency trading. You will see those earnings immediately, right? Within 2 minutes, you've lost or won a trade. Now, I do want to say that our master educators, they are 85% accurate minimum, meaning that if you're consistent, you are going to learn, right? They have beginner videos of what is Forex, right? You might want to start with how to get started, that 5-minute video, that's 9-minute video, sorry. It's going to help you how to get started, right? Getting a calendar, writing down your schedule, right? So that we can write off all the excuses of like, I work too much, I'm so tired. And, if you're getting 4 hours of sleep, you have time to make time, right? If you're watching TV, if you're doing all those things, they teach us how to circle our calendar, fill in all those gaps, 15 minutes here, lunch break here, 45 minutes here. I'm not going to go watch a movie here. I'm not going to go date night here. That's the stuff that you need to sacrifice to be able to succeed in learning this skill. So you're going to have all the assistance in the world. We do have Telegram also where we communicate 24/7. We also have a website, TheMDMclub, where you guys can actually go and book a Zoom with one-on-one with the leader so that you can get assistance, right? For those people that don't know about technology, for those people that don't know how to download an app, for those people that just want someone to tell them what to do. We can help you, but you've got to, again, want it more. You've got to go and make the effort to book that appointment, right? appointment just because it's easy to do, right? You just want to go, all right, it's confirmed for this time, and we know that it works for both ends. Now, we have a way for you to make money. For those of you that word investment, it scares you, right? I was one of them, so I like to say this. I didn't have money to pay all my bills, all right? I was barely making it through. I was one of those barely making it through, paying for tuition, barely making it through. And you're able to get paid to learn this education. So I really want to talk about the other side, right? We have the Forex education, the investing side, and then also we have the get paid, right? This is the part where IMNCREASE is now going to pay you because you are sharing the product. Now, people hear this word, network marketing, sales. I guess it applies to both of those aspects. It is a sales, right? You are sharing this with other people. Now, no, you're not selling a product that you do not live, right? Everybody wants an opportunity to make money. The number one Google search is work from home opportunity, right? So you're not trying to find a market, at least for me. I'm not trying to sell this to anybody. We're trying to share it with people. People should be excited about a pot of gold, right? You should be excited about a pot of gold, but if you don't want it, right? Next person, because there's so many people that want this opportunity. So I would never be able to sell knives or lotions or perfumes or gym memberships, whatever, because I don't want to, right? But this is so easy for me to do, right? And there's people that do it because they love the product that they're selling, right? They could sell knives that cut through steak in 0.2 seconds. Awesome, $200 knives, you could sell them. People are looking for that, but it's a little harder to find a market. Here, you share an opportunity for people to make money. We're hearing cryptocurrency, we're hearing Forex, we're hearing binary options in the news. There's now Bitcoin ATMs coming up. What are you going to do if you don't know how to even use it, right? Come into this space and learn. And not only that, but make money while you're learning. It doesn't get any better than that. So what does it look like if you share this? And do you have to go and be a full-time recruiter? No, we don't go out and recruit, right? There's people that get really creative. We call them master builders, right? There's many of us here in this community who focus on referring other people because we're so in love with our product. And if you're still confused about a product, you guys, our product is money. It's an education to make money from home. So Dana's going to go over our first order bonuses here.
Yeah, so if you decide to refer people or show people how to make money on a daily basis, or they're really into the charities, then the company says, you know what, thank you, we appreciate you doing so. So we'll pay you a first order business, which means depending on the level, which we'll get to in a few minutes, the company will pay you a certain amount. So with one certain pack, you'll get $12.50 for that level, and for the other pack, you'll get $50 for that level, and the company will pay that for you. And it just kind of keeps going down level to level. And when I tell you levels, it's not as difficult as it sounds.
And you guys, this really adds up. All you're doing is sharing it with other people. For those of you that are like, man, it's just $12.50. That's just a bonus. That's
Right.
a bonus, right? I will say that I think our first paychecks, we got more money from the first order bonuses than we did from our actual commission, actual ranks. So we're going to go over ranks and what that entails. Boom, right? I did mention there's people earning millions of dollars in this company, right? They're earning $1 million a month in this company, you guys. People already doing it, right? They've been working on this past 5 years. If it took you 5 years to earn $1 million a month, would you not be a part of, right? By then you're already successful at trading, right? There's people that learn the trade within 3 to 18 months, right? They dedicate to focusing on learning this. You don't have to be a great learner. You don't have to do any math. It's fun stuff, right? Money is fun. So, and I'm not saying money is everything, but it can definitely, if you look at people's problems, they usually stem from financial stresses. So here is the compensation plan. I'm very passionate about this compensation plan because our product is amazing. And now they're paying me to learn this. Doesn't get any better, like I mentioned. So what are the requirements? Do you have to go and find 3 million people? No, you can find 3 people. Within the process of you being here, if you find 3 people, you are now getting increased rewards. What that means is that you are on your way to, you're already an independent business owner, right? So now you're getting commission. So your membership, you actually get a free membership, right? So you get a $99 membership for free, 3 and free. That's what they call it. Now there's other memberships that I want to talk to you guys about. We are $1 Million Mindset. So we believe in the best available because it's like having the best calculator for a test and then having a calculator that doesn't have all the tools, all the buttons, right? You're going to struggle on that test if math is not your friend, right? So these are the weekly payouts, right? You bring 3 people As soon as those 3 people get 3 people, you are now on the next rank. You're earning 125 a week.
Now it sounds like, oh, 125, oh, that's cool. But I will tell you, $125 a week, that's $500 a month. That pays for my car note, that pays for my insurance, and that pays for my cable bill. That's a good amount, and I'm perfectly happy with getting paid $125 a week extra just by talking to 3 people about it and showing them exactly how to do the same thing. And your product is literally money.
Right. And now what happens if you don't want to share with other people? You can be greedy if you want to. We don't recommend it because you're missing out on another pot of gold, but definitely there's people that are just focused into the trading. They don't mind paying the membership fee. Just understand that if you are not referring people, you're on your way to success. It's just going to take you a little bit longer, meaning you're not going to get the immediate benefits of you getting money every week. You might have to pay the membership fee a couple months, right? There's people that have paid the membership fee for 13 months until they nailed it, right? Now, most people come into the space, they're making money, they see the value and they share it. I mean, it's not likely for somebody to come and join and not want to share it. You know what I mean? You see the benefits. Now, if you come in, you don't tune in, you don't do anything, then it's not a miracle system. You're definitely not going to learn how to trade. You're not going to go to the live session, so you're not going to be making that money on the spot. And you're also not referring people. Yeah, maybe don't waste your money, right? Because again, this is for people that have $1 million mindset. And unfortunately, not everybody does. Some people are comfortable living how they're living. So definitely you have to have something that you're interested in, right? The network marketing or the trading or both, right? We also have e-commerce coming into the space. You guys, real estate coming into space. This doesn't get any better. There's all investments, right? You want to be wealthy? This is the place to be. This is the team to be with. Oftentimes, it's not the company that you align with, it's the team. And you'll see that we have great leaders that are going to be able to assist you. Doesn't matter your pace at learning, doesn't matter your schedule, right? But we are very honest. If you say, I'm going to try, we're going to tell you what that means, right? If you say maybe, we're going to tell you what that means. So that is really what we do. We don't just come and sign somebody into the space. The moment you come in, it's not just about you joining and good luck, right? It's about us as leaders giving you the resources, right? You asking questions if you have any, you not looking for excuses to not be able to attend a session. You guys, there's 140 educators. You realize that that's sessions all the time, right? You realize that those are recorded, right? You can go back and watch them. Also, please realize that that's 1,000 hours a month of education. Now, you don't have to, more than, yeah. You don't have to sit on a computer. We're not asking you to do that. The more you go, the more you're going to learn, right? But if people on average are learning this skill set within 3 to 6 months to become profitable, you decide how fast you want to learn it, right? People that don't make it a priority, they make 2 days a week, 18 months, whatever the case might be, but you're going to get there. So you guys, I've been able to get a 20,000 a month within 4 months. Many members in our community have been able to reach a lot better ranks a lot faster, right? I had no experience with how to share any information, but passion is what drove me there. Now, I still have a lot to learn from as a leader. I'm watching people making $1 million a month and I'm like, man, right? They just attract you because they have this ambition. They're so goal oriented. And those are the people that I like to be aligned with. So you're going to hear about our master builders and how they're doing it very quickly. And they have trainings on that. So if you don't know anybody in the world, do you agree that they can bring 3 people to get started?
Definitely.
And help those 3 people? Even if you have a full-time job, we have leaders here that can help assist those 3 people.
All right, so there's a few different educations that you're able to have access to, right? It's simplified, nice and simple. You have the Forex, the foreign exchange mastery academy that we have access to, the high frequency trading, which we showed to you with the pocket option. Then there's the digital currency, cryptocurrency, and things like that. So those are the 3 academies that you have access to. And I will tell you also that the platform that's coming pretty soon is also the travel platform. So if you see here, you've got the Forex, foreign exchange education, you have the digital currency, you also have e-commerce mastery, and HFX. So you have those packs that you can get separately, or you can get the elite pack. So think of it this way. So those 3 packs that you have right there, the 4 packs right there on your left, think of it as a regular calculator, right? And you have a big test that you have and you want to, if you get the test and you pass the test, you're getting $1,000, over $1,000, right? So do you want that regular calculator, which might get you that $1,000? You know, you have that small list, or do you want all of them combined and have that scientific calculator that has all the tools, all the resources for you to be able to have access to those thousands and thousands of dollars that you'll be able to get?
And we have good news. That elite pack is currently called Visionary Elite, and it's $250 to sign up. No, this is not a sales pitch. The reason why, you guys, it's $250 and it's going to be $250 for a couple weeks is because we're merging IM Academy and Increase together. Now, I want to show you guys something. That elite pack has all three, the FRX, the DCX, and the HFX included, right? The e-commerce is new. You can also get that separately. Now, the beautiful thing about building too, if people decide to get that ECX separately, like a lot of people like us, we're getting all four. We're getting the elite and also ECX. That's also going to help you build faster. So it adds more points. So it's not like you have to bring more people. Bringing in one person that gets the elite pack can count as multiple people, right, in your downline. So that helps you build a lot faster. So understand that this is all about value. This is not, don't look at that monthly fee and have that broke mindset of like, oh, I can't afford 174 a month. Sheesh, I probably couldn't either, right? Because you guys, this is what I'm doing full time, right? So obviously I'm getting paid for this and I'm making, you know, if you're making $20,000 a month, $50,000 a month, $100,000 a month, even the first ranks, right? You can afford to keep doing this and get paid for it. So what is your focus? The building, the trading, both. Really, if you're having fun and you're plugging in, you're going to make a lot of money in this space. So the Elite Visionary is currently $250. The beautiful thing about this Visionary is that it includes travel right now. So we are also in the world of travel. We are partnering with travel mid-July. We will have travel available. What does that entail? If you know anybody that likes to travel, or if you like to travel, you're going to be able to get significant discounts off of travel. And that travel pack is $500. It will be when it comes, and it'll be able to, you are going to get grandfathered into it. So that's why we push the Visionary pack, which is that elite right here, the one that says 324. That currently is $250. It's $250. It's going to include travel. You won't have to pay that $500. And that is really, you'll help with the sponsoring a surgery. You'll partner with the charities, you guys. You know, our CEOs, Peter Hirsch and Karen Hirsch, they are business people. They've been doing this for years. Peter's been an MLM attorney for the past 20 plus years. And the beautiful thing, you guys, about that is that he knows everything that it requires to run a successful business, right? And that's why we are the strongest business that is out there, the only one that's been able to have this many educators and this many investment tools combined. And so when people ask, is this like a pyramid, right? You've got to really question yourself. IMNCREASE is regulated. We do pay our taxes. It doesn't matter if you come into this business and you don't build, you better be tuning into the trading, right? Because that's what's going to pay your bills. That's what's going to pay you. And that's what's going to allow you to be a 7-figure earner. I didn't say 6-figure because we're skipping that. So of course you start with 6 figures, you go to 7, but if other master traders are doing that, why can't you, right? They all have different stories, just like you might have your story. So literally just tune in. What drives you, right? You should be really excited because you are going to be able to make money from home or from traveling or from wherever you're at, if you learn the skill set, and you'll be able to get paid along the way. So yes, people are getting paid thousands of dollars off of that comp plan. So if you want to learn how to share this with other people, please tune in to our Telegram channel. And regardless, you should be in there because we send reminders of when the calls are going to be.
So the great thing, you have to think about it as value. So what do you get with this? You have an amazing platform, over 1,000 hours of live. You have the educators, over 140. You have our community educators who assist you in trading, who assist you in building. We hold calls. We have all of those things. Real estate coming. We have travel. So the value of what you're literally getting is endless.
So for a limited time only, once the merge happens in a few weeks, we will not have this available. It is $125 plus a 24 fee. So it is 150 for you guys to join, become an independent business owner. I do want to say that this is not going to include everything. This is only going to include the regular Forex pack, and it's going to have, it's not going to include travel. So that is why I like to push the travel. It also counts as for the building, it counts as less points. But honestly, it's the tools that you get, right? So this will be for a limited time. So if you're somebody that say you really don't have the 250 to sign up, then you might want to be able to get your toes in the water, get started for 150. Okay. I just really want to say it does not include travel, because I don't want, if you want to do travel later, once the merge happens, you will have to pay the 500 for it. So just be mindful of that. But I'm glad we have that for people that truly do not have the 250. And I like to say, make sacrifices when needed, you guys. A lot of people in this space didn't have 250. Get rid of that coffee, get rid of that extra fancy food you don't need, get rid of the shopping, make the sacrifices in order to get to where you need to be.
Definitely, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed. And with over 120, it's 140 now, educators that you have access to, the copy and paste, so you're able to earn while you learn, all these live training sessions, over 1,000 hours every month, and it's available in 8 major languages. So if you know people in other countries who need this in their lives, definitely reach out to them, because this is a great opportunity for them as well.
And that's the beautiful thing, right? We have literally 24/7 support, because it's nighttime somewhere and it's also daytime somewhere. So
yeah, so why be entrepreneur? Why entrepreneurs are rich, right? If you look at this little schematic here, the normal person, they'll say, oh, you know what, I'm going to go out tonight and I'm going to go out to dinner and have drinks and I'm going to have food for $200, when essentially you can buy a book, buy a couple books for you to be able to learn how to be a successful entrepreneur. Normal people focus on clothes, shoes, video games, concerts, and eating out, which means those aren't going to get you finances that you're going to be able to utilize, later on. So if you look at the entrepreneur, they're looking for books, courses, stocks, groceries, business seminars, gym memberships to make sure that they're healthy as well. They are focusing on being better than they were yesterday, being better than they were the day before, last week, last year. They're putting themselves in a position to be able to succeed and have the change, because they understand the challenge.
right. So really, you guys, it's about income producing activities, right? If you're not someone who's reading, if you don't have friends that do these activities, you need to make some friends that do these activities. That's the only thing that's going to allow you to get out of that circle, out of that space that you're currently at. So with that, you guys, we again push the visionary 100%, because we see the value in what it has. The visionary, 250 to sign up for visionary. For a limited time, you can sign up with the other pack that has less things. For those of you that are interested in that, yes, you can upgrade through your back office. We will be obviously posting a lot before this merge happens to alert you guys. Upgrade a visionary if you truly cannot sign up for that right now. But like I said, find a way, you guys, to not miss out on this opportunity. Get the best of the best and tune in with this team. You're going to make a whole lot of friends, even if you don't want to. So we'll see you guys on Telegram. We're here for questions. We want to make sure that you guys are clear on everything. We will post this recording on the chat for those of you that maybe entered late. And for those of you that are ready to build, we do have another chat as well that focuses on the building a lot more with some of our master leaders. And what I want to say about this, you guys, is procrastination is the assassination of your destination. So do not just do it later. You're missing out. That's broke mentality. Okay. So just tune in. We want to see you succeed. But you've got to want it more than the person that invited you. And I say that because oftentimes it's so sad when people come into this space and they just don't want to do anything. Like they don't want to go to any live session. People over there making money, posting their results, and they're gone. They're not even tuned in on Telegram. They're not even there to see it. So there's no miracle system out there. This is as close as it gets, and it's really fun, right? It's like we're not working a job. We're literally living, traveling, having fun, making money, right? Helping other charities. So with that being said, you guys, we'll see you guys on Telegram.
Tanisha, we'll post it. Are you in $1 Million Mindset already?
And we can allow for you to unmute.
Yeah.
All right, so Tanisha, you can go ahead and unmute if you desire. Or maybe she's busy.
Oh no, well, she's unmuted.
What's the chat for builders? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So if you go on $1 Million Mindset, we can add you to it. Just say, can I be added to beast mode chat? Yes, hopefully that helps. Or obviously refer to the person who invited you, Tanisha. I'm not sure if you are in that chat, but it helps, you know, the resources that we have. Don't get overwhelmed with resources. If you're busy, there's always going to be other resources, but make sure that you don't just push everything to tomorrow because that's broke mindset. Okay. So thank you guys. And we will see you guys on Telegram.